Hello, my sweet little Libras, my little sweet soul warriors. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Wizard's Tarot, Enchanted Forest Tarot, Owl Tarot, Inner Child Tarot, and Everyday Witch Oracle. There we go. Okay, let's get this started. I think we'll start out with the Witch's Tarot, Wizard's Tarot today. Okay? Wow. Okay, let's see what we have. This is the Three of Pentacles, and this is, you've been working hard at something, and now, okay, you're either getting recognition, some of you are getting recognition for something you've done, or you're working with someone, okay? I think some of you, let me see, hold on. Some of you, this is what I'm hearing, some of you have been working with someone and getting recognition. Hold on. But I think a great majority of you have been doing something. You've been working really hard for something, and now it's starting to, people are starting to notice. Let's get my glasses out of the way. Oh, wow. Yes, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is abundance. Now, sometimes abundance doesn't always mean money, although it usually does. It's abundance for whatever you want. Sometimes people just want enough to like travel around Europe. They don't care about having a big fancy car or a big fancy home or whatever. But it means you have, the universe is giving you the abundance to do what you want. This is really amazing. Wow. Okay, and this is a Seven of Wands, and this card also goes with this and this, because you're standing on higher ground. You know what you want, and you are willing to fight for it or work for it. This is these three cards really all go together. This is beautiful. Getting recognition, the universe is giving you some abundance, and you know what you want, and you are willing to go for it. You are not backing down. Wow. I love that. I love people who don't back down. I don't mean people who are angry or horrible, but when you have a goal and you don't back down, I admire that so much. That's the only way you will achieve. Okay, let's put this over here. And this is the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh. The cards don't lie. These are two different decks. This is the Three of Pentacles right here. Can you see it? And this is the Three of Cups. It's a celebration. You're celebrating with other people. Wow. You have a reason to celebrate whatever you've done, whatever you've created. Now you're getting recognition. It's a reason to celebrate. And now there are some of you out there that haven't gotten that recognition yet, I will say, but it's coming, trust me. These are two different decks, and yet they're both saying the same thing. Oh, the cards are hot tonight. Eight of Pentacles. And now, Eight of Pentacles is someone who is working very hard for what, you see this little owl down here? He's polishing the pentacles. He's been polishing all these pentacles. You are a very, very hard worker. Very hard worker. And you are being given what you deserve now. Money-wise, and if there's something else you want in life, I think you may get that also. This is just a card of uh, the reading. I'm sorry. The reading is more like a monetary value thing. Uh, what you've been working at, you are getting success at. Wow, you are one hard worker. Look at this. And here's Pentacles and Pentacles right on top of the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. And then you also have here Three of Pentacles. Wow. Celebration. And another card of Pentacles. Now, a Four of Pentacles, you'll notice that the little owl is standing on the Pentacles. Can you see that? And he's holding on to one with his beak and one on top of his head. You're holding on to what you've got and what you've done. You're standing on higher ground and you know what you want and you're not letting it go. I have to admire that. I just really, really do. This is, sometimes people say you're holding on too tight, but I don't believe so. I think you're just holding on to what you've got and what you want. You know what you want, you're holding on to that ideal, and you will not give up. Just amazing, amazing, beautiful, beautiful reading. So, where are we now? Who did we use? We used these, so we're going to use, and I always try to use the cards, the decks that they tell me to, prior to your reading. Wow. 10 of Spells. This is like it's almost like you've created a spell or everything you want. Everything you want. You've worked for this. You've seen it. You've created it. This is amazing. This is really, just goes along with everything else. These are 3 different decks. Wow. This is saying you're getting everything that you want. What you've worked for. Put it that way. And this is, wow, the World. And now in these cards, the White Stag is like Spirit and Gaia giving you everything. But this is the World. It means that you've taken all your lessons, you've taken everything you work for, and you know how to create what you want. The World is like where you end an old cycle and you begin a new one, but you begin a new one with power. In the Rider-Waite, it's a wreath, and then it has a female inside, and she has 2 wands. That's 3. She has 2 wands. Oh, wow. I need to go back to school. Anyway, she has 2 wands, 1 in each hand. That is extreme power. Wow. You have done, oh my goodness, look at this. And you have the sun. This is sunlight. And this is where you've made it through. You've created what you wanted. I mean, the cards are just one on top of the other for you, having created what you want. You are, I would say you're a very strong magician. This is all you. You've worked hard for what you've gotten, and you are not letting go. But then you get the best card in all the deck. Wow. Now, sometimes I think there are other cards that are just as good as the Sun. I think the Magician is one of them. But you have done all this. You have the World and the Sun. These are 2 major arcana cards. Very amazing. Very, very amazing. I'm just looking at everything else here, but you have 2 major arcana cards that both say You've got everything you want. You can do anything you want. You're creating this. And here's the inner child cards. Oh boy. Well, I have the whole deck upside down, but these are some beautiful cards. This is a Ten of Swords. Now, the thing about the Ten of Swords, when I said it's beautiful cards, it means something, an end to something, okay? In the Rider-Waite, let's not go there. Let's just see. You see, this is a dragon, okay? The dragon is power, energy, everything. And you have enough swords to contain that dragon. But this means that something in your past, that old way, the way you used to be, is no longer there. It can't revive. So you have the power to do what you want, to end an old cycle, or not let anyone harm you again, or the old way to harm you. And this is a Nine of Wands, and this is a beautiful card. In my opinion, when something ends and you can walk on to something more beautiful, that's a beautiful reading. This is a Nine of Wands, and now that's also, you see the butterfly up here? It means transformation. You've transformed yourself. You see all these butterflies on this fence here? Now, a Nine of Wands is normally, used to be called, well, still called in some of the tarot readings, it's the wounded warrior, okay? And it's where you've put up a fence where no one is going to make you budge. You are going to do, you set up your boundaries, and you are going to do what you want. You've made a decision. Beautiful, beautiful. And this, oh, look, Three of Crystals. And now the crystals are like power, energy. In these cards, crystals are something good. You see there's a little rabbit here, which also stands for fertility. But when you see a rabbit in the tarot cards, it could mean that you could be fertile, but it means like abundance, where they can just multiply and multiply. So you see this, there's a rainbow here, and they're like skipping rope with a rainbow. This is beautiful, beautiful card. This is also, where are we here? It's also like sort of like the Three of Pentacles, but it also reminds me of the Three of Cups, the celebration. You see, they're happy here. So these cards are a little bit different than the Rider-Waite. They have a little bit different meaning, but what you've done is amazing, and you are not budging. This is the second reading. I admire people so much. Just don't budge. They know what they want, and they go after it. That is the only way we ever achieve anything. Sometimes we stumble around, that's for sure. We may say we want out of this situation, or we want a better situation, and we may not know exactly where we're going, but we know we're going to put one foot in front of the other and keep going. And I admire every bit of that. But this is just really a beautiful, beautiful reading. I am so, I'm just so excited for y'all. I mean, it's short, but there's not much else that, do we have, see, that's only 4. So I try to use every deck that they tell me to use because I feel like they have a reason for me to use these decks. And this is connect with Gaia, which is the earth. And on this one, you see this person is kind of like celebrating, yay! And he's connecting with the roots down deep. And I think, you know, right now you work so hard. I think maybe it would help you just to get out and relax a little, just to get out in nature. But you see, excuse me, he has his little cat with him, and that's the familiar in these cards are like spirit with you, and it can also be someone that is helping you. But you see all the roots are reaching up for his feet. It's like you're pulling the roots up from the ground. But I do think it would help you to get out in nature a little bit. But you are such amazing. You've done this. You've just worked so hard for what you've got. And you've done this. You've created this. It looks like there might be some travel. You might be traveling a little. This is affirmation for positive change. And you see she's taken off her dress. Basically who she was before, this fancy dress person. And now she's in a boat and they're going toward a ship. There's a little mermaid in the water. There's something fantastic there. And the water is emotions. But you're just going, the boat is just, you see, the little boat is just going on its own propulsion, okay? You do have spirit with you. There is some loyal, I would say you have a spirit guiding you, but I think you may be going, maybe traveling, but I also think you're going to new, what am I trying to say? You're changing. All of this work and everything you've done is changing you. You know exactly what you want and where you're going. However, I think they want you to rest a little bit, maybe get out in nature. You worked so hard. I am so proud for you. Affirmations for growth. And that means, see, she's planting the seed, and the little cat is helping her. You always have spirit with you, but you're planting a seed for new growth. This is really, it's a beautiful reading. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. You've worked so hard. Just take a little break, and maybe you might be going on a cruise too. I don't know. But you might be changing. You might be, you know, moving to someplace else. I don't know. Or it may just be a fun thing. But there's something new coming up for you. Wow. You're just an amazing little soul warrior. Or you might be a big giant guy too. So you might not be a little guy. You might be a big humongous man too. But whoever you are, this is just, you know what you want and you're going for it. Just amazing. And there's nothing else I can say in this reading. This is beautiful reading. I just really admire you. All right. Okay, little soul warriors. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.